Yellow. I don't know why I always look like up to the. I mean, we're genuinely off to a good start today. I got 1 like already, and I haven't even started the video yet. So, thank you, whoever that was. Homer, get in camera. Ugh, there we go. All right. Tables pulled all over. Okay. TENIME here. Today we are looking at the Mattel Masters of the Universe crossover Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtles of Grayskull Walmart exclusive Leatherhead. People have been finding this thing since September. I've had it pre-ordered since April. Walmart.com kept pushing the order back and 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 back. The most recent potential delivery date was January 21st. Yesterday, Threeps told me that the Hasbro Marvel Legends Venom pool kept popping in and out of stock. I didn't have that option, but when it showed me in-stock stores, the closest one that had any was an hour away. I called them up to make sure they had it. He said it was a brand new truck delivery, and it was a case of 2. What are we doing here, guys? 2 per case and 1 case per store. But this is not a rant about crappy toy distribution. Well, across the street from said hour-away Target, there was an Ollie's and a Walmart, both of which I hit up. And Walmart had a full peg of this guy. Full peg. Was very, very excited. Canceled the online order. And other than a Walmart that I visited 3 hours away for a funeral back in September, this was the only other Walmart that I have ever seen actually carrying Turtles of Grayskull. Let alone in the past, I don't know how many years, still even carrying Masters of the Universe. I think my closest Walmart had a lone flocked Origins Mossman like a year and a half, 2 years ago. And then, yeah, since then, there's been 0 Masters of the Universe at any Walmart within reasonable traveling distance. How are we supposed to buy your exclusives? This is also a critique on Hasbro and Target. How are we supposed to buy your exclusives when you don't make them available? So yeah. But yay, I got a thumbs up, thanks. Today's music is brought to us by Aries Beats, Diamond Ace, Ghost Drifter, Jiggler, Moochie, and Vira. The links are already in the description. Today's shirt is I was born in the 80s. True story. I always liked this as an alternative to the one that says I'm actually in my 40s, because something about that shirt, like, it almost seems like you're apologizing for being embarrassed for being a Ninja Turtle fan in your 40s. And F that noise. Plus, while no one is promised tomorrow, if you're lucky, your 40s are a decade long. So not only did I first see that when I was in my 30s, but that shirt wouldn't really be all that wearable after 49. If I live until I'm 90, I will always have been born in the 80s. So better spoof. Also, so I welcome to the video of ADHD tangents. It's my channel, man. It's my channel. You know, I've got movie trivia. I've got toy reviews. I've got art time lapses. I'm working on a top 5 movies list of 2024 that I feel like I should have already had out, because I'm seeing other channels that I follow have already posted theirs, and I'm like, I was gonna wait till January. So, and there's artwork to be done for it. So that I haven't started. I mean, I finished the thumbnail, which you can see on my Patreon, patreon.com/TENIME. I also did tease it in the community tab. But no, so like I rewatch my own videos just to, whether it's a brief intro and then only toys with edits and stuff, or whether it's live streams, which I've been having to do due to a lack of Adobe Premiere for editing. It is absolutely not a point of narcissism, but more of a trying to get a little bit of self-esteem up by being like, you know, what did I like about my performance in this video? So I noticed in my last one, the Silverhawks one, I was doing a lot of sniffling and nose scratching, and so I don't know if it is due to the fibromyalgia that I was born with, or if it's some other neurological condition that hasn't been diagnosed yet. But since birth, every square millimeter of my entire skin just has itched. I don't know what it is. It's not, you know, it's not dry skin, which I do have that as well. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, and it's like beneath the skin too. So it's I've often described it as like feeling like bugs are crawling all over me. Yay me! So that's point one. Everything itches, so I'm itching my nose. Plus it's winter, so again, dry everything, and then I've got screwed up sinuses. My sinuses are bad year round, but then especially in winter. So like the sniffling and it's like, I've never tried cocaine. I will never try cocaine. Welcome to Saturday, everyone. Knowing how bad my sinuses are, my only assumption, if I ever did cocaine, would be that it would end very, very badly for me. So, yeah, I prefer to not do that. And again, all of the birthdays that I ran through for the end of December, without then realizing that I was going to end up doing more and more videos. So today's birthdays are Allie and Sam. Happy birthday, Allie. Happy birthday, Sam. Miss you both. Tomorrow is Scott's birthday. I miss you too, Scott. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday. So, Leatherhead. Looking at the box. Pretty much identical to the 2-Bop Steady. As always, phenomenal artwork. I need to find out who the artist is. Of course, the multi-billion-dollar corporation doesn't give credit to their lowly little artists, but top of the box, bottom of the box, back of the box. I do throw these away, but like, hopefully someone's scanning them in high res, because it would be very nice to be able to just look at this artwork again. So, get them open. I always go for the right side. I don't know why. I am right-handed. Maybe that's why. I took a not a pointer, like, not inspiration. I can't brain, sorry. It's all the cocaine. After watching Robo do it, I opened my Black Series figures on the bottom. So, fewer pieces of tape and doesn't have the peg hook thing getting in the way. So. Oh, insert. Explodey. Watercolory. Kaboom. It is a store exclusive, and it is a deluxe, so it's $5 more than the regular ones. So he does not come with a comic book. He comes with the card. Definitely keep these. And I kept all the comics too, so even the comics that are identical, I'll probably go through them one day and be like, well, these two are exactly the same. I'm going to throw away all but one of them. So, ooh, I feel like a sneeze. I don't feel like a sneeze, but I feel like I have to sneeze. And you get the little instruction sheet telling you which parts are removable, because it does have the same swappability function feature as all the Mattel Motu Origins and Cartoon Collection. So head pops off, elbows, don't pop those elbows off. I mean, you probably heat it up, but head pops off, shoulders pop out, wrists pop out, separates at the waist, above the waist from the torso, and then the boots, shins. And actually, it comes without his tail connected, and there's a little instruction flap on the side telling you how to plug his tail in and have him hold the bear trap. Alligator trap. Those are the side. Is he tied in? No, he is not. Loud plastic noises. Two. Ooh. There we go. Table. You need to see that more than you need to see above my head. Sorry, loud. Hat. Slouch hat, I think. Tail, kind of rubbery. Softer at the tip than at the base. The base is a little tougher. It's all one piece. I think that right there is a separate piece that's just glued on, but like, other than that, it's all one sculpt. Very nice sculpt. I like the green. I kind of like when Leatherhead's like this seafoam. Oh, geez. Speaking about rubbery. No accessories left. Helmet. Mimicking like the ridges on an alligator. Oh, I like it. Definitely very Motu looking. Let me show you the hat. sculpted area for his eyebrows. Molded in their colors. It's a mass market children's toy, so I don't expect. Heck, I don't expect that kind of paint work on the top. If I block it with my finger. Yes, dry skin. Shredded the inside of my index finger last night, opening some NECA foot soldiers. These cool little lizardy pupils. As I said, rubbery. This thing, look at that. That's super rubbery. Is it a separate piece from the vest? Yes. Yes, it is. Ooh, maybe? Maybe not? Maybe it can be, but isn't meant to be? Nope, I'm ripping glue. Well, nothing broken. See? I broke the glue seal inside that like channel, and then this tab on the back of the vest, you can see where I see where the glue was. I'll just insert back in, and then this will go back over his shoulder. So I just wanted to show him in all his glory. Did we dismantle Two Pop Steady? I don't remember. I usually dismantle whether it's Turtles of Grayskull. I don't do Origins or Cartoon Collection. I have a couple just because they're either figures or characters I like. But yeah, when I get them, I pop them apart. Maybe as a way to really test the joints, but Looks like a He-Man boot. Probably is the same mold. So, see, I've got all the Turtles of Grayskull again, like I did for the Two Bop Steady video. But again, I should have brought He-Man, Skeletor. I have Cartoon Collection Skeletor. I have Origins He-Man and Skeletor. These knees scare me because they don't hinge very well right out of the package, and I'm trying to push against the hinge and not the peg. Whew. I don't like that, man. I have to heat that up. Unnecessarily taking too much time. Could have been done a while ago if I hadn't ranted. Or it could have been done right about now. The knees and elbows. I'm pretty sure I said in the Two Bop Steady, the shoulders peg in diagonally. So they don't go in horizontal, they go down diagonally. So when you're pulling them out, pull this way, you're not pulled that way. I've never had any breakage issues, but you're fighting yourself going horizontal. So go diagonally. Come on, easier. Woo. Video over. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I'm just kidding. So, to show you. Ooh, cool. That's going to be hidden by the vest, but they still sculpted that. That's awesome, man. I don't know if it's reused from someone. Looks like he's got nipples. Now I'm going to get age restricted for saying the word nipples. Or cocaine 47 times. This is a family channel. This is a children's toy. This is not a high-end collectible. This is a children's toy. This video is not made for kids. Talking about nipples and cocaine. Scandalous. All right. So anything with these gator ridges sculpted in, I'm assuming is a brand new sculpt. This could be a He-Man crotch piece, but that is definitely an addition. So cut a hole and then glued a ball peg there. So yeah, like I said, it's out of the box. These elbows and knees, the pegs seem a little too thin, and it's really scary bending them. So when you do, try and like push in and put more pressure at like the top here. So you're putting the pressure on the hinge and not on the peg inside. And then once you get that loosened up, you should be able to just articulate it freely. Because you'll feel, like, if you try and push against the peg, you'll feel it resist you. In fact, this one was giving me so much trouble. Look at that. It cracked through from the back to the front. I should have heated that up. Oh, hinge and swivel. It's not like this is hard to find or something. Stop store exclusives. Oh gosh. Shoulders. Hinged peg. Swivels in the hole. Elbows. Hinge. Swivel. Hands. Horizontal hinge. Swivel in the hole. Shins, just a swivel. All of my hands block. Ankles, hinge and swivel. Goes back all the way. Goes forward a lot of the way. And because it's a forward-facing pin, you get... I'm going to face it to you. There we go. Pivot. Ankle tilt. Awesome ankle tilt. As you saw, that's a ball joint. The neck is a dumbbell. I'll show you ranges when I put them back together. Swivel waist. He does have an articulated jaw. Ah! Man, he's just like, I love this character. And it's funny too, because growing up, he was listed along with some other characters that shouldn't have been. On the action figure packaging, he was listed as a villain. He was a villain in the cartoon. But his creator did not intend on him being a villain. And then, like I've said in as many of my Turtles videos as I can think of, or Turtles adjacent, my preferred TMNT canon is Archie. And in Archie, it's one of those, you know, there's a misunderstanding, and so he battles the Turtles at first, and then after that initial battle, then he's their ally the rest of the time. He's one of the mutanimals in Archie. Now, and especially putting him with Two Bop Steady and Shredder, and it looks like he's helping them subdue mutated He-Man. You know, I'm assuming he's a villain in this as well. Mutated Man-Gator spent his life hunting down the Teenage Mutant Turtles everywhere, from the sewers to the Everglades. Granny Shredder summoned him to cross dimensions and make sure the Turtles don't get in the way of obtaining the power of Grayskull. And you know, I know that there's probably like a racial allegory in all of the heroes being mutants and all of the villains being humans. But like I like, you know, when you have mutant turtles facing off against regular human ninjas, I don't know, it feels, the power balance feels off, and there's no challenge for the turtles. And I always like when the villains outnumber the heroes, because then it makes the heroes seem better at being heroic and defeating the villains, and, you know, overcoming evil, when evil is so overwhelming and outnumbering good. But then there's the dichotomy of, I'm not using the word dichotomy correctly in that sentence, sorry. Then there's the matter of, I do like Leatherhead as a hero, so I will probably put him with my villains in the Turtles of Grayskull. So let's reassemble him, shall we? So do, and click. These are, I always just look at the feet. So, you know, you got the inner concave and then the outer convex, but they do thankfully helpfully label these left and right if you need further assistance. So, okay, doing everything under the table. That's not the point of a review. Do it on camera. Suppose it'll be easier. I don't know if, I'm not gonna try. I know this is the correct arm. I was looking to see if maybe the arms were, yeah, I mean, this is the left arm, and this is the right arm. So, make sure you put the left arm, like I said, diagonally down. Pop in, and then right hand, and left hand. And like I said, I don't feel like I broke this. I did break the glue, but I feel like it makes it more swappable. I was gonna say customizable, but I mean, you could, I guess, you know. So, and then, ooh, that's tough. Okay, so it doesn't sit flush, but it's on there. If you shake it violently enough. It is a ball joint too, so. And then, while he did come packaged with the helmet on, it's Leatherhead. Of course I'm putting the slouch hat on. So, it is sculpted for his head. So it doesn't really snap on or pop on, but I mean, you can see it's held, so. T-pose. Arm is gonna hit the fur, but like I said, it's super rubbery. Elbow gets you a 90. Hinge, wrists, swivel waist. Almost splits. Like I said, I forced the knee joint a little much, and it from the back broke through the front. Swivel. The knee is swiveling, and then the boot is swiveling. And that, gosh, man, he's awesome. Okay, I like I don't know, he might be my favorite of the line so far. So he's got like a little bear trap gizmo doohickey. He holds that. That is all one piece that doesn't move. These are articulated. Another funny thing, no disrespect or shade to Southpaws. My oldest brother is left-handed, but I always found it kind of funny that, like, if you look at, like, properties, you know, like children's properties of good and evil, it's like a lot of the times you'll find that whether it's in the sculpting or in, like, the cartoons or comics or whatever, it's like the good guys are right-handed and the bad guys are left-handed. So, comparisons. Oh, box. I don't know why I was still sitting off camera. Okay, let's do Funko Pop. Leatherhead. Playmates. Vintage. This is the recent 2020-something, 2023 reissue. And actually, he replaced a vintage one on my shelf just because he was in better shape and he had all of his accessories because I opened the card. But the vintage is identical to this. It was in rougher shape. So, Playmates, vintage Leatherhead. My memory isn't great in general, but like when I was pulling out Leatherheads to compare, I made myself sad realizing that we never got Funko Mystery Mini Leatherhead. We never got Super 7 Reaction Leatherhead. Diamond Select Toys never made any Mini-Mate Leatherheads. Leatherhead didn't get a Lego figure. I think Mega Bloks made one, but I didn't get it, and now it's like $90 for a 2-inch Build-A-Figure, so pass. I want it, but, you know, I'll give you $9 for it. So, I think it might have retailed for $15, so I'll give you $20 for it. There's the Super 7 Ultimates. So, I don't like center stuff here. So, the vintage made bigger and pose changed. So even as a kid, I never liked that he was like horizontal. I get it, he's an alligator, but he's a mutant alligator, so. I have a beef. I have a particular beef with this one. The 2003 Playmates Leatherhead. My beef with this is while, yes, alligators are part of the order Crocodilia, and yes, there is an American crocodile, which less United States of and more continental America, because it's South Florida, South America, the Caribbean islands, Jamaica, Cuba, Mexico. They made him a crocodile in 2003. Since, check my notes, 1930s. In 1930s, in East Harlem, an 8-foot alligator was found in the sewers. And that started a decades-long myth of alligators in New York sewers. The Ninja Turtles are based in New York. I know certain iterations, like the cartoon and Archie, Leatherhead is from the Bayou, New Orleans, but he still goes to New York to fight the Turtles. So with all the New York alligators in the sewers, the Ninja Turtles are in New York sewers, why is he a crocodile? I don't know, man. It always bothered me. I still, 2003 is still probably my favorite cartoon. No, 2003 is my favorite cartoon. I haven't watched Rise yet. I haven't finished 2012. I've seen like the first half. 2003 is at least the first 4 seasons are my favorite Ninja Turtles animation. Why is he a crocodile? So, rant over. Going back to an alligator. Speaking of 2012, Playmates, decently sculpted but horrendously out of scaled. 2012 Nickelodeon CG animated Leatherhead. Then we have Rose Byrne as Mutant Mayhem's Leatherhead. Rose Byrne is English or Irish. So we get a British woman, a woman from the British Isle, to do an Australian version of a male Louisianan character. The NECA cartoon Bayou Leatherhead. You're welcome. I put his tail on just for this review, so because he was in a storage bin. Because my default shelf display, I told you Archie is my preferred canon. We have the NECA Archie. It's the stump wrestling Leatherhead, but because I really, really want an Archie Leatherhead in my display, I peeled the hat and vest off of the NECA arcade Leatherhead and put it on him. So he's not quite classic looking, but he's classic looking enough that I like him being my default display NECA Toon / Archie Leatherhead. So the NECAs take place of the Secret of the Use, Mikey in my normal comparisons, and then just because he is Mattel, there's no Revelation Sninkler. However, we have the Maestro Union Fury Planet Wilderness Hunter Crocker. I'm not sure why he's named Crocker if he's supposed to be an alligator, but I did take the string off the hat because it's magnetic, so it's, you know. This sits in my NECA movie display with the Jim Henson Turtles. And Judith Hogue, April, and Elias Codius, KC, and yeah. My normal comparisons: McFarlane, Mortal Kombat 11, Shadow of Spawn. Instead of Deadpool, I thought I would bring out the Hasbro Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Lizard. Thought that was close enough to an alligator man, so. I did remember her Medicom FX Starlight from The Boys. The point is size comparison, so. Jax Pacific, Super Mario, Fresh Monkey Fiction, Eagle Force, Agent Grimm, and instead of Storm Shadow, even though they didn't make a Leatherhead, the Diamond Select Toys, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Michelangelo. Okay. Running out of room over here in my tray. Over on that tray. That tray's full, so that's why I'm not going that direction. But this one was empty before I started piling Leatherheads on top of it. You get to go down there. Right there. Okay. Who's closest to me? April. Mattel. Turtles of Grayskull. Donatello. Who's his buddy in 2003. Splinter. Who you can't see. Hi. Ah. I was looking to see if maybe the fur pieces are reused, but no, they're completely different sculpts. Love these wings. He Mikey. Ram Ralph. Car Ramrod. Say Car Ramrod. Ugh. Casey, who can never stand because of his golf bag. You can't see him. He's right here. Last of the Heroes. Metal Bato. Heroes of Grayskull. Casey's gonna fall. Put Ralph. Oh! I know more often than not it is likely just autocorrect. I always make the joke. It's like you can always tell a fake Ninja Turtles fan when they call Raphael Ralph instead of Raph. And then that wasn't autocorrect. That was my mouth. Ralph. Well, I'm a poser. Exposed. The truth about Tenime's fake nerddom. Krang, Mousejaw. Shredder still in the vintage pose. Eh. I don't feel like flashing you guys pajama pants today, sorry. Two Bop Steady. Fellow Deluxe. Slash. Faker slash. Fake slash. And then Leo. That's why Leo was left out, because he's on Strider. He's amazing. If you don't already have them and you want them, good luck, man. Sorry, like I said, I live about 30 to 40 minutes from the city of Chicago, and this was an hour west of me. So 2 hours from the city of Chicago was the first and only place I've seen him. He's still on the website, I believe. He should still be in stock. Don't pay more than retail, which is $24.99. You'll see like some weird Walmart pricing going on there. It's like, it's $39.99, but we're saving you $15. No, you're not. It's MSRP. It is manufacturer suggested retail price. MSRP is $24.99. Don't pay more than $24.99. Throw a $11 item onto your order to get free shipping. Don't pay for shipping. Supposedly January 21st if you get it online. Don't feed the scalpers. Yeah, so I love, like I said, he might be my favorite figure of this line. So calling it now. Turtles of Grayskull Leatherhead is my favorite Mattel Turtles of Grayskull figure so far. We still have the Foot Soldiers to look forward to, and I do want to pick up the new Turtles. I did see Stealth Leo at the same store, but running out of money, so patreon.com/TENIME. $5 a month gets you unlimited behind-the-scenes access to all artworks, works in progress. Thank you, Josh. Please satisfy the cruel, tyrannical YouTube algorithm. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I appreciate every single person that watches my videos legitimately. It's not a, I said it last time. It's I don't take any of you for granted. It means the world to me. So stay safe, and TTFN. Ta-ta for now.